Hey everybody, Braden here at SuperATV, and today we're going to be installing a flip windshield on this Can-Am Defender. This one's an XMR, but this windshield will work across the board for all Defenders, so let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do is peel back the protective film enough to get the bulb seal and the other windshield components installed. When installing the bulb seal, you want to make sure that you're on the upper portion of the windshield. We know this is the upper portion of the windshield because we have the two sets of the holes that are close together. We want to make sure that the bulb portion of the seal is to the inside of the machine. When you reach the corner, be sure to apply ample amounts of pressure to ensure that the bulb seal fully seats. When the bulb seal meets, cut off the excess. The next step is to install the lower frame onto the lower portion of the windshield, which is the side with only single holes. Make sure that the handle is facing the top of the windshield and the frame is resting against the inner portion of the windshield, which is the face with the bulb portion of the bulb seal pointing up. Start by attaching the center screw. Use an M6x20 Allen-headed screw, the seal washer, and when installing the seal washer, ensure that the rubber portion is facing the windshield. Then push the bolt up through the hole and affix a M6 nylock nut on the side with the frame. Continue attaching the lower frame with the correct hardware, starting from the outermost holes and working your way inward. Next, we're going to install the upper frame, making sure that the flat portion is up against the windshield, this edge is up against the bulb seal, and this raised portion is facing towards the inside of the machine. To affix the upper frame to the windshield, you're going to use your M6x20 screws, your sealing washers. Whenever you install the sealing washer onto the screw, you want to ensure that the rubber portion of the sealing washer is sitting flush up against the windshield. Place the screws in the 5 single holes. Once the upper frame is installed on the windshield, we're going to want to flip the windshield over to the front side and go ahead and start installing our female hinges, ensuring that the hole is facing towards the outer edge of the windshield away from the machine, and that this flat here is up against the windshield. Use the M6x25mm Allen-headed screw, the nylock nut, and the M6 washer to attach the hinge to the windshield. Now that we got our windshield prepped, let's go ahead and get it on the machine. If you have a roof installed on your machine, now's the time to go ahead and remove it. That way we can install our male hinges, ensuring the flat portion here is facing the machine. Now insert the male hinge into the female hinge, and using the M8 Allen-headed screws, the M8 washers, and the nylock nuts, let's go ahead and install the hinge to the machine. Now, using the M6x20 Allen-headed screw, the seal washer, and the nut, we're going to attach the pivot block of the gas strut to the windshield like so. Now we're going to attach the cage clamp of the gas strut to the cage, measuring up approximately 16 inches from this point here. So this location here on the cage is approximately 16 inches from here. We're going to go ahead and grab our gas strut, with the clamp. Install it just like this. Ensuring it fully seats. We're going to go ahead and tighten our hardware and then do the same thing on the opposite side and just check and make sure everything's working properly. Now we're going to install the catch to the machine. This will require you to drill into the dash, so we're going to want to make sure that we have these two holes facing the driver's side, and we're going to want to set the catch up here, get it somewhat in place, grab the handle, install it to the catch, and then we'll mark our holes and drill them. Make sure that you're pulling back on the handle as hard as you can, and then mark your holes. Now that the holes are drilled, we're going to insert our rivets. Using the M6 by 30mm bolts, we're going to attach the catch to the rivets. When tightening the catch bolts, be sure to apply a significant amount of pressure. Now that everything's installed, make sure your hardware is fully tightened and remove the protective film. So that's how super easy it is to install SuperATV's flip windshield on a Can-Am Defender. For more information on this windshield or any of SuperATV's great products, give us a call at 855-743-3427 or check us out online at superatv.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day.